Well, there's dust on the boots and beans on the fire. Frank the cowboy's got a heart and a questionable tire. He rides into town on a tractor named Sue. Yells, "I'm the fastest cowboy." At 323.2 mph, it's true. Frank got a hat that's too big for his head, a squeaky old saddle and a pickup painted red. He drinks black coffee from a chipped tin cup, falls off the porch, then says, "Yep, I meant to jump." He's got a mustache wild as a tumbleweed storm, thinks every chicken in the barn is farm alarm. When trouble comes knocking, he just gives a grin, says, "Hold my jerky, boys, I'm riding in." Frank the cowboy, king of the prairie show, dancing with his boots where the wild winds blow. He ain't always smooth, but he steals the scene. The funniest cowboy that you've ever seen. Frank the cowboy, hollering yee-haw loud, singing to the horses, playing for the crowd. He may miss the target, but he sure looks cool. Frank the cowboy breaks every cowboy rule. He tried to lasso a mailbox down the lane, ended up roping his own blue jeans again. He challenged the sheriff to a pie-eating fight, lost by a crumb, but he bragged all night. He strums old banjo underneath the moon, always half a beat early, half a biscuit too soon. Now the saloon girls laugh and the old men cheer, 'cause Frank brings chaos and country beer. He once wrote a love song to his favorite mule, called a pretty little darling with the stubborn attitude. Frank says, "Son, a cowboy's measured by grace," then trips on a bucket and lands on his face. But he gets right up with a wink and a grin, dusts off his chaps and does it all again. He's got more charm than a roadside sign, and somehow makes disaster look mighty fine. Frank the cowboy, legend of the county fair, with a rusty six-string and wild wind in his hair. He's part-time hero, full-time clown. When Frank rolls in, you know it's going down. Frank the cowboy, raise your cup up high for the man who can yodel and never ask why. He may not be slick, but he's true clear through. Here's to Frank the cowboy and his tractor suit. Frank the cowboy. Hey, Frank the cowboy. Riding tall and riding slow. That's our man. Let's steal the show.